Hello, welcome to part two of my collecting chronology from 1923. This is the second half of the year, starting in August, and it was kind of an eventful period in my collecting life. Starting out with these Wonder Womans, and this Dan Barry Indiana Jones came from the flea market, as did these Who's Who in the DC Universe. It's kind of oversized things that I picked up just on a whim. There's some interesting Adam Hughes and a lot of interesting artists. These are some dollar books that I picked up. This is the Oni edition of Dwellings. A little disappointing. They reprinted them. I was hoping for new stuff. An old Magnus and my favorite Liberty Meadows, some Spectres and Jonah Hex. I think I got those at a sale, 50% off or something. Picked up some weird westerns and Jonah Hex. This Love and Romance 21 was a turning point for me. I'd seen it in the comic shop for a while and had a $10 price tag, and I didn't really want to spend that. But then one week I had a little extra money and I decided to buy it. And bang, this was my introduction to Enrique Nieto. And it kind of changed everything. It just made me want to collect Charlton Romance, and things just took off from there. And this Captain America and the Falcons, fun issue. This Jonah Hex is fun. Young Romance I picked up at Alien Worlds, I think. He had a nice little stack. Santos Sisters and Second Coming Trinity and Grew in the Wild. Those were new books. Jonah Hex. This Chandler was an interesting story. They had it in the case for a long time for a big price, and they put it out. They didn't sell it, so they put it out for $10. And I happened to have a coupon, so I ended up getting it for like $6. And of course, this Negative Space Burn cover is cool. The Romance and a Master of Kung Fu by Galassi. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I got these Batman Knights because of the little backup stories they had in them. A couple of foil comics. Stories of the Silence. Adventures. Adventure Time. Jerry Lewis. The Sacrificers. These are some new books. Noctera. Midnight Tales by Wayne Howard. Can't pass up a Neil the Horse #1. A foil Power Girl and a Frazetta. More new comics, a facsimile. A couple of cool covers on Master Kung Fu. California Girls. These are dollar books. Kea. First Three. That was kind of an interesting book. These are more dollar books. Picked up on a whim. This was an interesting series. More dollar books. Torrid Affairs and Timeless Tales by Powell. 13 O'Clock was by Richard Sala. I'm a big fan of his. And this 13 something was by Dan Parent. I got those at the flea market. Some Gru, Ghastly Tales. These were new comics. These were back issues. This was a great score. Fear Agent with the Jack Davis variant. Found that in a dollar box. It was curious. It was in a Mylar. Grew in the Wild, Adam Hughes. This was a My Comic Shop buy. Some Chester Brown and David Collier and Amanda Connor. I got a pretty good deal on that. They had these variants very cheap. This was an eBay buy. And the Sugar and Spikes and then Archie's were a separate eBay buy. Really good deal, as I recall. I enjoy buying big stacks of Archies. But again, like the romance comics, they've gotten a lot more expensive. Harder to harder to find ones I want, and harder to get them at a price I like. Not a big Little Archie fan, but you got to take what comes. Laugh. Usually have Dan DeCarlo covers and Pep too. These romance came from Alien Worlds and Other Dwellings and Spacious Augie, Zoe Thorogood, Hackshot, Hackslap. Those were new comics. House of Secrets and Fox. This was a half price score. Parker and Gan Wilson, uh, Seth, and this Trump Treasury. And these are more back issues. Monica, that was a great book. Cage by Corbin, and this Polly and Her Pals. I'd been looking for this book. I'd kind of given up on finding it, and walked into Half Price Books, and there it was. I got these Fighting Marines and Fighting Army, Silver Coin, Stray Bullets with Amy Racecar. This little group of Archies was a promotional thing that I got on eBay. Kind of fun books. Two Gun Kid, Heartbreak Soup, that's a great book. And Ballin' Wonder Woman, a couple of them. Space Wars, I got those at the flea market. Gruen Wild and Santos Sisters, All Star and Love and Rockets, Wonder Woman Foil, those are all new comics. These I got in a trade with Pop Fuzz for some Ziggy stuff. Amanda Connors and some Westerns. I think I got some Archies with that too. This was another eBay buy. This little stack. And these are more, I think, what I got from Pop Fuzz. I don't know how those got mixed up. It must have just been when I was recording them. And some Master of Kung Fu's. Those came from Pop Fuzz too. And my Foil All Star 3. These Toth romance came on from eBay. And this Johnny Thunder and Carmen Infantino little stories. Zoe Thorogood and EC Fan Addict. That's a Gray Morrow Jonah Hex and a Jackson and Tejano Exile. And these all came from Alien World's Underground box. Slut Burger back covers. Bug came from the Dollar box. All red covers. Inside Darwin Cook. Sacrificers. More stuff from Jerry's Underground collection. Trina. And some more back issues. I think some of those were dollar books. Paid a little more for these. These were $2 each, I think. These Quorums by Mike Mignola. Kind of a fun series. I read Quorum when I was young. Soft Boy was a score. Got those on eBay. And Archer Pruitt. I'm a big fan. And there's a Dave Stevens. Some more Amanda Connor. More Gray Morrow. Big fan of Gray Morrow. These Spectres, I think, came out of a dollar box. These Treasure Chests was an eBay buy. Got those for $1 or $2 a piece. More Gray Morrow. An old comics review. Power Girl by Amanda Connor. Some Grooves. Those came from the dollar box. All these came from the dollar box. Pioneer reprints. Cosmic Heroes. These Cosmic Heroes have Bruce Timm covers. I was glad to pick those up for $1. Sword of the Atom by Gil Kane. Edge of Chaos was Gray Morrow. Captain Jack is a fun comic. A couple more, some more dollar comics. Got some good stuff in the dollar boxes at the flea market sometimes. These I paid a little more for. I think I got these in Houston, except for Frazetta and Doug Wildey, Johnny Quest. And I rounded out the year with a couple of big books for me. This Patsy Walker and Lovers. It's got a Vince Coletta cover. Well, if you like this video, then like it. And I'd love to hear any of your comments, and I'd like to hear any of your little techniques for how you record your collection. Anything that's out of the ordinary. Well, thanks.